Pisces, let's get into your reading and see what energy you could expect to deal with. What is the energy coming in that Pisces can expect to deal with? What's the energy coming in you can expect to deal with? Okay. Someone's guarded. You could be feeling guarded, or this could be someone external to you, but someone's guarded. And even though someone knows full clarity, full truth, and can see everything clearly, they're choosing still not to make a decision. They're still acting like a decision doesn't need to be made. So if this is someone external to you, this is someone who's got truth and clarity on an ending and knows where they want to go, but they're still in a place of waiting. Should I still take action? Maybe that's the energy I'm getting from this person. Now, if this is you, you have full-blown clarity on what you're needing to end on in your life, but you're ignoring it. You're saying, well, I'll do it tomorrow. You're procrastinating, taking action, taking the strength and the courage and saying, okay, I know I need to do this, so let me do it. You're not doing that. And that's the energy you can expect to deal with. Or again, this is someone external to you. What are you leaving behind? A slow energy that maybe once felt stagnant. Something's picking up speed. And it could be, again, someone that was trying to hide. Someone who was trying to not really be honest. So if this is someone external to you, something that once felt stagnant is going to pick up speed. And it's going to result in maybe not separating. I've got 2 8s as well. And again, this is what you're leaving behind or what you've left behind. So yeah, you could be getting either communication or an apology. So if you've left someone behind that you felt was stagnant, they could come in and apologize because they don't want to be separate. They don't want the separation. Again, or this could be something that you was like, you know what, this is stagnant, this is stuck. And then very quickly it's going to be like, boom, what is happening? There's quick movement happening in my life. And maybe something you once wanted to walk away from or separate from, whether this is a job, a lover, whatever it was, you're going to say, you know what, I actually don't want to do that. And then you're either going to get good communication from like a client, a boss, something that's going to make you be like, you know what, I'm glad that I didn't do A, B, C, or D. But again, let's recognize that the energy that you can expect to deal with is knowing that something needs to end. But you could not be wanting to end something because it's either going to be hurt. It's either going to hurt, it's going to be painful, or it could just be hard to walk away from it. What is it that you're needing to end? Because we have 2 things here. We have one that you're needing to end and you know you need to end it, but you're procrastinating. And then you have one thing that you feel like is stagnant and stuck, but you're going to find out quickly that it's going to pick up energy, action. Now, these could be 2 different things. Okay, this could be an unbalanced energy, someone who's not fair. You could be attached to either a job, a hobby. This could be that car that, yeah, it's paid off, but when you really sit down and you look at it, you have spent so much money just this year trying to keep yourself balanced and stable. You know it's time to trade it in. You know it's time to sell it, and you've gotten the truth, you've gotten the clarity that this is not fair for you. You would be better off taking yourself out of it. But instead of doing it, even though you have truth and clarity, you're acting like you don't. You're acting like you don't. You're acting like you're not ready to make a choice. You're procrastinating. And it's because whatever action you're going to have to take requires strength, requires courage. And again, it could be letting someone go or letting something go. And then again, when we have what's being left, there is something here that was not moving that is going to quickly pick up energy. You're going to be glad you didn't walk away. And you could even get some sense of praise that you didn't expect. What is this? What is this that you might, and it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, or it could be someone that you see as a father figure, someone who's very stable, grounded, logical, practical, and protective. they're going to give you some sort of communication, and I feel like it's going to be wish fulfillment. So it's going to be music to your ears. You're going to be glad that this boss is giving you recognition. You're going to be glad that you didn't have to give up on whatever this was, and it is taking off. So that's good. And if this is a thing that's taking off, it is going to help build your confidence in some sense of, I'm independent, I'm free, and maybe others don't understand me. Because with the wolf here, there is a very like free-spirited, I might be in a pack, but even the pack doesn't have to be with me all the time kind of energy. And finding out like, yes, something's working, something's working. And it could be a wish fulfillment. It could be something you've manifested or you've prayed for. What's going on externally? Again, it could be a person. Okay, externally to you, there could be something you're not seeing, or there could be someone in a self-imposed prison externally to you. Okay, so there's someone external to you that could be single, or they could be on their own in a place where they're like, hey, I want to be confident, I want to be independent, I want to be abundant, but they're not content. And there's something here where they're not really changing their ways to make themselves happy, but if you ask them if they were good, no, they're not. And maybe there's a understanding of what would make them happy, but they're not wanting to recognize it, not wanting to see it. And it could have something to do with maybe opening themselves up to fun energy, free energy, flirting, good news. Why is this person being so stubborn? Okay. There is something here where they could not want to be burdened by something. So if this is someone who is wanting to own a business, but they would have to do certain work to have that business, and they want you to be the business partner, but they also want to have 50-50 but not do as much work. This is someone who wants to have their cake and eat it too. This is someone who's not practical, not logical. This is someone who, even when their higher self is speaking to them and telling them what's going to make them happy, they come up with a reason of why it would stress them out, why it would burden them. So again, they're in a self-imposed prison because they're saying, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm confident. I'm independent. I'm abundant. I'm thriving. They actually aren't, if I'm going to be honest with you. And I feel like it's their ego. I don't know why. This could be someone telling you this. I'm thriving. I'm vibing. I'm good. I'm doing better than I ever have. Why are they going to tell you this? Juggling, losing sleep. They could have got a message of truth or a message of bad news about maybe how things have been going in your favor, how much you've grown, how much you've expanded. So if this person sees that you're doing better than them, they're probably going to lie to you because they're intimidated with how well you are doing. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Libra. Okay. What are you needing to focus on? Some sort of action you're going to take here in the next few weeks. Maybe this is some sense of creativity. Some of you are needing to get back out there, date, flirt, have fun, give. Yeah, there's something here about having fun. And, okay, there could be someone coming towards you, someone who's spying on you, someone who's got an inquisitive energy. They could be wanting to take a leap towards you, whoever this is. This person could not necessarily be the most honest person. So what you need to focus on is what's going to be fair when it comes to your emotional investment. And there could be some flighty energies around you that are going to try to maybe sneak their way in your life. And you need to be cautious. What did I just say? Opposing opinions, differences of views, like what you want, they're going to want something different. And I feel like it's going to come out, but I also feel like you need to be conscious of making sure people aren't just telling you what you want to hear, but they're also showing up in the way that you want them to. What else is coming in for you? What else is coming in for you? What else is coming in for you? What else can you expect to deal with? Oh my goodness, I'm a mess. What else can you expect to deal with? Yeah, there are going to be some people around you who appreciate you, but there could be someone who has an attachment to you. who is starting to appreciate you on a different level. You could get an apology from this person. King of Pentacles, again, could be like a father figure, someone who is like firm, has good boundaries, protective. It could be like a boss, someone who's, what I want to say is someone who could affect your stability in some sense, form, or fashion. So again, we think of like a father. We think of like that uncle you're close to, or the boss that seems like they're family, but in the same sense, it's like this person could have an attachment to you, and I feel like this person took you for granted. And that's why this energy is starting to pick up, because they're appreciating you on a whole other level. And maybe that's something that they want to tell you. Because sometimes you don't understand what you got until it's gone. Yeah, this person could be struggling financially. This person could be envious of you. There could be someone external to you who could be envious. They could reach out and want to stay connected to you. Be careful of someone love bombing you and not wanting to separate from you because they're having financial issues. Someone attached to you is really annoyed with some sort of financial stability, envious of some sort of happiness, feeling really tied up, needing to understand something's coming towards you. If you've been working on your healing, you're not going to accept this person back in. That's what I'm saying. If you've been working on your healing, because the ones who have been working on their healing are going to see that this person comes in like a storm. And I feel like you've grown past them, which means that they can't come in and make a fluck. I don't think, and maybe that's this Knight of Wands. They come in when they're feeling passionate towards something, when they want something, and they're not necessarily honest with their communication. And again, you've grown, so things are going in your favor. And maybe this person didn't expect that. So you have some people external to you not content, discontent, unhappy, unfulfilled. But they could be lying to you about this because there's some sort of anxiety over where you're at some sort of energetic level. That's interesting. Again, some of you are needing to end something that has to do with your stability or someone attached to you that's not fair, that's not just. This is someone who can really bring you down. This could also be someone who could be draining you for money if you're helping someone with money. And they could come in on like a passionate horse. Hey, I need help. And then they kind of just go right back out. If that's the case, this person's going to be lying about some sort of communication here coming in. You and this person could get in some sort of argument over what's fair and what's just. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to leave that here. Have a blessed day.